Hey everyone, so this week we are going to shift gears and we are going to start talking about information literacy. This concept has evolved so much over the years. It's actually kind of incredible. If you would have asked someone 20 years or so ago what information literacy even was, I'm not sure that they could have really given you an answer. It used to be that this concept really only dealt with how to conduct research. But now it is so much more than that. It has to do with how we process and weed through the sheer amount of information that we're encountering on a daily basis. It does, of course, deal with how to use a library and how to conduct research, but even those concepts really change very quickly. And we also need to think about how we evaluate information that we come across. Is something that we read or see, is it real? Is it fact-based? Is it fake? Is it biased in some way? And if so, does that mean that that information that can or even should be used? So there's so much to consider with this topic. And the absolute best way for you to sort of dive in is to read the chapter in your textbook called Finding and Evaluating Information. So I'd actually asked our Dean of Kent Library and a faculty librarian to write this chapter in your textbook so that they address not only what you need to know in terms of information literacy, but also how you can specifically use those skills while you're a student here at Southeast. We're going to spend a couple of weeks on this topic because it covers a lot of information, but really all of the different assignments, most of the different assignments that you'll be completing over the course of this semester will integrate this concept in some way. So what is information literacy? What does it mean? Well, it includes the skills that a person needs to determine what information is needed, where to find it, how much is needed for a specific topic, how to analyze it and organize it to create the product. Maybe it's a paper, maybe it's a presentation, and then how to properly cite it. That's really what this concept means for you. I would encourage you, if you are close enough to drive, I hope some of you are, I would love for you to come visit the library at least once while you're a student here. You should be able to conduct virtually all of your research through the Kent Library website. You're going to do some of that this week, but it's always great to see the building in person. And that building really has sort of this wonderful, rich history about it, and you can actually read more about that in your textbook as well. We have a chapter on the history of the library. So carefully read this week's chapter because it does a great job of outlining all of the wonderful basics that you really need to know to start your academic career here at Southeast. Now you have 3 assignments this week. The first assignment is to complete your SADE modules and quizzes. So SADE stands for Searching, Analyzing, and Documenting Information Effectively. Sadie was also the first name of Sadie Kent, who our library is named for, which is pretty cool. She was our very first librarian. These modules and quizzes are going to give you a really great start to understanding how to conduct and evaluate your research. So make sure you leave yourself enough time this week to go through those modules, complete those quizzes. These quizzes are a little bit different than the ones you've taken so far in that you can take them as many times as you want to get a higher score. I will take the highest score by the deadline this week, so make sure that you take advantage of that. And then your second assignment is a forum posting where you're actually going to start searching the Kent Library catalog and you're going to provide me with some information. You'll have to refer to your textbook at least once during the forum posting, so make sure that you follow the instructions on the forum carefully. Finally, you have your Tell Us About You forum posting, so make sure you complete that. We're going to meet up here again next week where we will continue discussing information literacy, so I will see you then. Bye, have a good one.